Hi, ay, 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 ay. Mhm. Mhm. Oh, we're gonna restore today. This never really works, but you know what? The way I teach, I like to challenge you to just listen and trust yourself. You don't need to see what I'm doing. Good morning. I'm so happy you're with me live. I am just looking for some music to play for us. How are you feeling this morning? How are you doing? Let me know. My body is sore. I got some sore hamstrings, some sore adductors. And so today is going to be all about long held postures to stress the connective tissue and deep relaxation, deep focus. And so I have, I forgot to grab my pillow, which I'm going to do now, but I have a nice fluffy blanket on my mat, a couple of blankets, some blocks, and I'm going to grab a pillow. If you have a bolster at home, you can use that. And we're going to start really simply with a blanket underneath the head and a pillow or bolster underneath the thighs. And so take a moment to find that sweet spot. And you might even place 2 pillows underneath the legs if you'd like, if you've got them. Again, close the eyes when you come into that place where your body is comfortable. You can place hands on the body. Slow, deep breaths. That's what we're going for this morning. Breathing through the nose, softening the jaw. An intention. Why are you here today? My intention is to really listen to my body, to listen to the sensations, to listen to the messages that come through on how to care for myself. And you're welcome to share that intention with me. If there's something else that you're feeling really alive in your body, whisper it to yourself, hear your voice in your head, and say those words. What do you intend with this time on your mat? And sending the breath all the way down into the belly, allowing the belly to fill. And then softening the entire body a little bit more and feel like you're sort of melting into the props beneath you. Following the breath all the way out, really emptying yourself. And connecting with the breath in, filling up with that life force through your body. Coming up to the top of the lungs. And then again, emptying all the way out, fully exhaling. Slowing the breath down even more, filling up even more, breathing in. all the way out, emptying out. And again, 3 more breaths, slow and full, all the way out. Beautiful. When you're ready to, you can bring some movement into the body by stretching the fingertips and the arms overhead, the toes long. Maybe even pressing down into the props beneath you more through the body. And again, breathe in as long as you can, as deep as you can. Breathe in and in and in. And then exhale, soften out through the mouth. When you're ready to, bend the left knee and just place the left foot to the inside of the right thigh and let the knee wing out to the side. So supine tree pose, Varks. Arms wherever they're comfortable. You can cactus the arms. You can keep the hands on the body. If you feel like your head needs any extra support, your neck, your shoulders, you can start to tuck or curl the edges of the blanket underneath to create this cradling sensation for the head. And stay with those long, flowy, whispery breaths. And if the hands are on the belly, taking a moment to appreciate all the organs that live in the belly, the reproductive organs. And you might even hear the words thank you. The digestive system. And we know that the digestive system is directly linked to our immunity. And so really big thank you to the digestive system for keeping your body healthy. And if you can, even allowing the edges of your mouth to curl up. And you might even visualize a golden light in your belly. Maybe golden and orange. And just feeling it get bigger and wider as you breathe in and settle into the body as you breathe out. And then guide the left knee in towards your chest and let your hands come onto the knee. Take a few big breaths here. And feeling the compression of your thigh into your belly, into your descending colon. Releasing any air from your body. Maybe moving through the foot, through the ankle. Extending the leg up to the sky if that feels good for you. Maybe wiggling the toes or spreading the toes. And if you'd like to, you can bend the knee again. You can allow that left foot to come back down through the mat. Long. And when you're ready to, you can switch. Bring the right foot up to the inside of the left thigh. And again, stay with those big flowy breaths. Continuing to see that beautiful golden light in your belly. And almost imagine like it's a sunflower and it spins now in your belly. And feeling more relaxed, more at ease with this golden sunflower spinning through the belly. Inviting that energy now up into the heart. Opening the mouth, breathing through the mouth. Again, all the way in and all the way out. Three more breaths through the mouth, nice and slow, nice and full. And settling into a breath that's natural. And when you're ready to, you can draw the right knee up and towards your chest. And again, feel that pressure from the thigh towards the belly, pushing out any wind from the body, any air that's ready to move, that's been stuck or trapped. Noticing if you feel or sense any tightness anywhere else in the body. Making an effort to try and relax that tension. You can extend the leg up to the air if you'd like. Again, moving through the foot, through the toes. And feeling that golden glowing light come up into the throat. And for the next 5 exhales, make a noise. Feel that in the throat and the chest and the heart. And again, you can bend the knee when you're ready. And release that leg back down the mat. Slide your pillow, your bolster up towards your bum. Press into the feet and slide it all the way underneath you. And again, reposition until you find that sweet spot. This is lifted and supported. And just keep the knees bent. Bring the hands back down to the belly. Breathing all the way in. And releasing all the way out. And if you'd like to, slide the left leg long and keep the right knee bent. And we'll hold this shape for about 30 seconds. If it feels good, taking a big yawn or a big sigh. If you're content to stay in the shape just like this, then do. If you'd like to bend the left knee again, place the left foot to the earth and then slide the right leg long. You can shift to that shape. It's a blessing to be with you this morning too. Thank you so much for sharing that. Deeper into the shape this time. Slowly again, first bringing the right foot to the earth. Knee bent. Extending the left leg long again, and this time hugging the right knee in towards your chest. And connecting back to that golden orb, that beautiful ray of light or that sunflower, and drawing that now up between the eyes into the third eye, clearing away any resistance, any tension, any uncertainty. And opening to a deeper sense of intuition, of inner knowing. And again, if you notice any tension creeping up anywhere in the body, bring one of your hands onto that part if you can. Give it a jiggle or a rub, or make that sound all the way into it. Or if you'd like to, you can extend the right leg to the sky again. If this feels too intense, you could at any point bring the left foot back to the earth with the knee bent. And you can bend the right knee again and bring the right foot back to the earth. We're going to come into a neutral shape before switching sides. So bring both feet to the earth, knees bent. And reach the arms all the way back behind you, arching your back just a tiny bit more. Taking a big breath in all the way in and opening all the way out. When you're ready to, allowing the right leg to go long again and hug the left knee to your chest this time. Noticing where you feel tightness creep up in the body. You can extend the left leg to the sky if and when you're ready. You can bend the left knee again and bring the left foot to the earth and bring the right foot to the earth. Again, that neutral pause. Both knees bent. Take a big breath all the way in. And exhale through the mouth all the way out. And then see how it feels to hug both knees into the chest or let the thighs fall completely towards the belly. If a bit of rocking side to side across the low back feels good, do that. Or if bringing the soles of the feet together to touch feels good with the knees a little wider, you can do that. Holding on to the ankles or the feet or the knees. Fine butterfly pose. Coming back to that golden orb again, that golden flower. Just feeling that energy of that light radiate out through the crown of the head. And at the same time as it's going out through the top of the head, you also feel it moving in and back down through the throat, through the heart. If you'd like to extend the legs into the air here or into the splits here, you can. You might also extend the arms up into the air. You might give the limbs a little jiggle or a shake. Option to stay just like this, or you can bend the knees and allow the heels to bounce towards your bum and bring the feet back to the earth, knees bent. Here, slide the bolster, the pillow, the blanket a little higher or shimmy your body down a little lower. Sending that golden light now down back into the belly. If you're called to straighten the legs, you can straighten the legs down the mat. One or both. Maybe coming back to that mming exhale, where you exhale with an noise or an ah noise. Allowing the vibration of that sound to just sort of bounce around the cells. And again, you're welcome to stay there, or you can bring the feet back to the earth, knees bent, and then hug the knees back to the chest, allowing the thighs to fall even more onto the belly, onto the chest. And again, you can bring the soles of the feet together into butterfly shape, or you can reach the legs out wide into the splits, or just legs straight up. If the legs are straight up, you might even allow your pelvis to tip up, coming into snail pose. You might reach the arms up to catch the feet. Make sure that the weight of your body is in the upper back here, not in the neck. Reposition the blanket underneath your head if you need to. We want the head relatively flat if we're in a full snail pose. Or you can bring the hands, the arms down underneath the pelvis as well and just help to fold the body back. If this becomes too much, you can tip the legs back up and towards the air instead of having the body folded in half. Any of those options, just listening to the body, listening to the intuition. And if you feel complete with the inversion, you can bring the feet back to the earth. Down the mat a little bit more, allowing the blanket to come up higher and straighten out the legs again. So here it should feel like the chest is more open, the heart is more open. You might bring your hands to your head and just lift the elbows towards the sky, tip the head back, opening more through the front of the ribs, taking another 5 big breaths here. And that last breath, starting to cultivate some strength and stability, squeezing the belly as you exhale. Push back into your elbows. Hold the head forward. You can bring the elbows or forearms down behind you to the earth, using the abs to slowly lift yourself all the way up and coming into a very soft forward fold, so don't lean too far forward. Feeling that golden light behind you now into the low back, into the base of the spine. You might even let the head hang forward and gently rock. Maybe inviting that golden light from the base of the spine all the way up back into the back of the body, into the back of the neck, into the back of the head. And then nice and slow, roll up through the spine. And we're actually going to finish in a seated posture today. So sitting up in whatever way feels accessible, whether that's up on top of your pillow or your blanket, whether that's in Sukhasana with the legs crossed or the legs out wide. But let's lengthen up through the spine as much as you can. Hands on the legs, facing down or facing up, or hands on the body. And just 3 cycles is natural for you. And then we're going to open the mouth and breathe in and out through the mouth. And then breathe in through the mouth and out through the nose. In through the nose, out through the nose. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the mouth, out through the mouth. In through the mouth, out through the nose. In through the nose, out through the nose. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the mouth, out through the mouth. In through the mouth, out through the nose. In through the nose, out through the nose. In through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the mouth, and out through the mouth. Again, in through the mouth, out through the nose, and back to your normal breath. Coming back to the intention. And taking a moment again just to thank yourself for listening, for just being in your body, connecting to your breath. Thanking the body. Thanking the spirit. Thanking the soul. And bringing your hands together at your heart center, prayer pose, Anjali Mudra. And as a sign of this self-acknowledgement, just allow the chin to drop towards the heart and bow the head. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. May you have a beautiful rest of your day and a wonderful week. I will see you next week. Namaste. Ciao for now, beauties.